If I can fight this, my act is so much better than if I can't fight it. That's kind of exciting. There's no gold this time though. I could take potions. Hey Borna. Yippee. Bookthorn. Excitement. Oh no, I don't like change. I thought it would hold up better than that. Hey Josie. Yeah, I don't know. The problem with these whale bonuses is that they're all bad, I guess. I could go this way, and I just lose the super elite, but I still get 3 elites and a pretty good act. Good evening, waves under stars. I would probably just upgrade Bash in that case. Upgrade Bash is like fine. Like it is better than doing nothing. If I upgrade Bash and I go to here, and I'm in pretty good shape, like 3 good rewards or something, maybe a potion, I can go this way. But I don't have to, if things are not going as well. Thief, thanks to 29 months. I think in a Guardian Act I take Iron Wave, probably. Two Chains, thanks to the 8 months. Happy Free Turkey Day to you as well. All 3 here are fine. Yeah, I think Iron Wave is probably the best one for kind of everything. I don't know. Bash upgrade maybe means I'm not quite as needing of damage. Could Headbutt here or Havoc. Kill Headbutt. Small cute frog hollow. What is that? Wild emote. Yeah, Twin Strike looks great. So if I take Disarm, it's like much stronger against Guardian than the other 2 cards. But it is much worse against Gremlin Knob and Sentries than the other 2 cards. So I think I'll just take Twin Strike. And I feel like we got enough to go right here. Go like Hemo Explosive Potion. Hemo Metallicize, maybe actually? Metallicize is kind of okay in all of the fights. Not at its best against Gremlin Up, obviously. Against Lagavulin is good. Against Sentries it's like okay. I do have a very high potion chance, so I'm going into a super elite with no potions right now, but very likely that that will change. Had to make do with a Bash upgrade from the whale this time, yeah. I guess I take an armaments. See what happens. Max HP Lagavulin? Well, it's not so bad. I don't know about this Bash draw. That's kind of bad. Whichever card I put on top, like I'm going to draw it in my next draw pile anyway. Regen sentries are rough. Okay, I've put my max HP to work. Got a bag of prep and an immolate. I think we're pretty happy with those. And our elite killing rampage can now begin. What's my potion chance? 50, 60, 70, 60, 70, 80. I think it's 80% right now. Hey, T-Joel. That is kind of bullshit, Stir-Fried Penguin. You are not wrong. Sure, it's fine, whatever. Isn't it ironic? Like rain on your wedding day. I'm gonna take a shrug because it's a Guardian Act. I think with this opener, I can't rely on not getting hit by the big attack. So I wanted to play Metallicize. $22. Fortunately, that doesn't guarantee a kill. Alright, let's grab a Disarm now. Start setting up for next act. I think Disarm over Feel No Pain into Guardian with no real exhaust going on. $14 doesn't die. I wonder how we're feeling about the chance of Stone Calendar ending the site for us. Probably fine. Good. A blood potion seems nice. I could take a True Grit. Right now, my Snecko is, oof, not great. And my Runic Pyramid is also not incredible. And my fourth energies are also kind of bad. I just kind of have a lot of mediocre cards. I think I'm skipping. I think I can take this. Got enough gold for something next act at least. How are things for Twitch chat? What's new in the land of... I don't know. What is it called where you're from? We're going to be winning this fight off Stone Calendar. Got a stiff neck. That's no good. Gonna be winning it off Stone Calendar while at 3 HP apparently. That is lethal already. Sorry, Stone Calendar. Toxic Egg's cool. Toxic Egg, I think, makes Dark Embrace, sorry, better. That makes sense to me. It's not an incredible Dark Embrace right now. Like, it's just hitting Disarm and Ascender's Bane. But if I take one or two of those, I should just win the game pretty quickly afterwards. None of these other things are very good. Alright. I think even with these two potions, I still have to rest. This is 22 health, so I'm at 31. I'm at 36 with these two potions. I have Stone Calendar, I have Disarm, I have Metallicize. Maybe I'm okay, actually. If I were to upgrade, it would be maybe Disarm. And this deck wants to take Snecko Eyes, so Dark Embrace upgrades worse. Let's do it. Iridia! Glad you could catch a live stream. Do I still trust Snecko? Ooh. I don't know if I'd say I trust it. Let's get upgraded Metallicize and play here. MNRC, hello! So we have Stone Calendar next turn. Which means I guess I want this. Don't want to attack again. Or attack for more damage or whatever. Sits for 42, kind of a big number. And I take 2 damage. Seems worth. Blocking 9, taking 3. Is that right? Yes. So if I do this, I'm now taking 7 and dying. Okay. All right. It's a pretty good Act 1. I think when I turned right here, it was okay. I think I like kind of low rolled the shop actually, but then slightly high rolled the elite maybe. I don't know. And then I just got everything from there. You're trying to avoid campfires on Ironclad and just get more card rewards. Ironclad cards seem sweet. I think if I take Fiendfire, I can win the run with Snecko or Pyramid. And if I don't take Fiendfire, both of those relics are kind of iffy. So I think this is a pretty easy Fiendfire. Also kind of good with Bag of Prep, I guess. Ooh, Pandora's Box. This is a Toxic Egg Pandora's Box. Power Through plus Flex plus Exhume plus. We got another Dark Embrace. Not a lot of exhaust yet. We have an Anger, Dropkick, Heavy Blade, Clothesline, Whirlwind. No energy, yeah? Like some zero-ish cost stuff, but no actual energy. So that was too bad. But if we find some energy, this deck should just be very, very, very strong now. I think we start by going here. And then I want, I guess, 2 question marks to get into the elite path. I don't know if this does anything. It just shields. I think I might Dark Embrace. And that way I can, like instead of 42, I deal 5, but I can get back around again. Hopefully. Flex Plus doesn't always come off, but when it does, it's kind of sweet. Also, would I have just won the fight if I had Fiend Fired last turn? Probably. Almost. It's still at 53. It's unkillable. Hey, Unbreakable, how are you? Battle Trance Plus seems, yeah, excellent here. How's the gaming? Gaming's pretty sweet. I wonder if I'm actually meant to hit one of the other ones, because I'm going to disarm this. Case in point. It is the Jorbs, Blue Man. 13 plus 8. I don't think the Ironclad month will end. I definitely have moments when I'm like, oh no, it's almost over. I want to keep going. But then I have other moments where I'm like, no. No, not that actually. Yeah, when Ascension, whatever Ascension makes the hallway fights harder, made it so these sync on 4 instead of 3, it actually was a somewhat substantial nerf to Whirlwind. Specific scenes from mods and chat. Anytime I've ever tried to do that in the past, it's been more effort than it's worth. I take another Power Through Plus. Just a good enough card, even with not incredible synergies for it yet. It's an expensive feed, huh? Sure feels like I should take it anyway, but it is an expensive feed. I think Clockwork Souvenir feed, and that's the entire shop. No card removes, but it's a Pandora's Box deck, so like my card removes are much better cards than they usually would be. There's nothing as bad as Strike or Defend in here. Anecdote about Filthy and the Wizards host is too funny. That was a very, very... yes. As a person who was there, it was very funny. I think it's Warcry plus over Armaments plus... keeping in mind that all the skills I add for the rest of the run are going to be upgraded. K-Bash. Bash. Dark Embrace. Demon Form. Heavy Blade. I think there are no cards here that I want. Interesting. I did just grab a feed, right? I think I take this as well. I don't have an incredible deck for feeding every time anyway. Nice. That was incredible. We hit the Whirlwind. We got the Flex Strength. One Seeing Rod and this run goes off. $39 and $28 or $21. So I can upgrade either. Well, feed's not like upgrading it, but like whatever. I think feed's better than Ritual Dagger. I don't know. It's possible that like I should Ritual Dagger for a little bit and then start prioritizing feed. Especially going through Act 2 Elite fights. This fight went really well, but that's because of my Distilled Chaos just being obscenely good. Do I mitigate more by having more health or by killing things faster? Later, it's by having more health. Right now, it's by killing things faster. That's why I said maybe I should upgrade Ritual Dagger a bit first. Yeah. Don't really have any energy, but it's an upgraded rare card. We'll try it out. Can I decide if Ritual Dagger or Feed is better? Surely I've just answered this 2 times already and now I'm being asked it a 3rd time, right? Am I losing my mind? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember what I said. I should have exhumed Warcry, but I was lazy. I guess look for armaments, actually? I was saying that killing stuff faster is better right now, but having more health is better later. So it is a choice. Well, it's a choice considering everything in the game, but specifically right now it's considering how quickly I can kill Act 2 elites with a deck that's only at 3 energy per turn. Lex is a good draw. $18, $37, and feed. I think that'll be better than just going for Whirlwind and taking all this damage. I should probably power through, and then I should probably just immolate, I guess. I don't know, it feels kind of like there are a bunch of powers that would be cool to play. I just don't have any energy to actually play my powers. Is the issue with that right now. I just get Warcry. Feed is not happening, it doesn't look like. Eight times 4 is 32. Last I checked. I have to think a little bit about Tungsten Rod as Ironclad, because you do have like pain synergies that can happen, self-forming clay synergies that can happen, stuff like that. I don't think I have any of them right now, though. I could even just use a Havoc. fine. Killing the gremlins means Flex is still alive. And I figured putting Headbutt on top is nice if it summons again. We'll just get Immolate again. Yeah, looks like it could be a lot of fun generic. $26. I think it's time for this again. It looks like Fiendfire is enough. 16 times 4 is actually not enough. But if I play Twin Strike instead of exhausting it, it's enough, right? Okay. Still slogging along. Snack Oil's not bad with the Fiendfire in your deck. I still haven't found any energy. Uh-oh. None of these are energy? Doesn't look like it. Codex can be energy, I guess. Taking an upgrade for energy is kind of appealing. Like upgrading a Dark Embrace so I can actually put one in play kind of idea. Thanks, Rod's great. Damage prevented 4. What more could you ask? Based on bed filled. It's fascinating to me that that video is still getting recommended to people. I think it upsets a lot of people, and that's why probably. I don't know. None of these upgrades are that impressive. I might just take one more card reward. Double tap dagger does increment it, yeah. At least last time I checked it did. It's too bad that these cards aren't upgraded. There is an Exhume in my deck still, yeah. I think at this point we're into wanting feeds more than Ritual Daggers. 27's hopefully good enough. Yes! 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 So good with Tungsten Rod too. Okay, cool. I don't think that changes my path. I think we still go this way. I call those. Feels like I can kill this. $24 plus 18. Did I put it at 1? I don't know if that's the right play. Oh wait, these two are 1 more damage actually. Wait. Hey, Metternich. I'm glad to hear that we are best friends. Mechanismus should be called Blood Strike. Okay. I'll let the president know or whatever. Pretty sure I'm heavily preferring feeds now. Maybe I put this on top since it's gonna heal. Did the entire screen just flash, or like... I feel like the entire screen just went bright white for like half a second. It was not very pleasant. Could take an Armaments Plus. But honestly, there aren't that many upgrades I care about anymore. I already have one. I'll probably upgrade the Dark Embraces at Campfires at some point in the rest of the run. I don't know, because I think I'm resting before the fight here. And other than that, I'm kind of good. Seems important to find a card that can exhaust the things which are not Bloodletting, so that I can play Bloodletting repeatedly. I kind of just want to disarm it again, actually. It was a cosmic particle going through my retina by chance. Why was it only in the Slay the Spire game window? Not sure I believe you. Another battle trance for more helping draw bloodletting. Seems pretty good. It does break Clockwork Souvenir, which is less great. It feels lackluster to rest for 29 here. Actually thought the rest would be for more for some reason. 30% of 97. Yeah, I guess it's 29. It'll be more like 35 or something. Being at 70 is substantially more than being at 41 against an enemy that attacks you for 67, I guess. The only issue is I have to find Flex before I use Battle Trance. It's a lot of statuses. Seeing Red was okay there from Nilari's. I just took Seeing Red. Jarhead, thanks for the tier 3 sub. Appreciate it. You're doing well. Chat, your questions are bad today. Anyway, yeah. Spot weakness could also have been okay. How is Babby formed? I'm trying to work out if it's worth playing that. I think it might not be. And then is it worth playing this? I think this one maybe yes. Very much vibes on both of those. Trim my flex finally, that's good. Jarhead, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. Unlucky? 4 more strength? I don't think so. A little bit. I can use double tap to lose the run next turn, maybe? Tempting. Interesting spot I've put myself in here. $12 times 14, not enough. 68, 7 damage short. Oh, anger. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Jarhead. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I can't really like afford to play any of these. I could take a demon form to make my damage better. Damage is a little bit janky right now. I do have 97 health. 97 health. Trending upward. Does incline one toward just building a deck which is going to win eventually. Pick doing things for the 63 months. Appreciate it. It's fine. Do I take Snecko? I don't know. Maybe after taking demon form I do. All of these have substantial downsides. I will take one of them, but they all have substantial downsides. I don't have enough sustain to not want to rest like 1 or 2 more times this run. Philo's down makes me take a bunch more damage. Fusion Hammer stops me from getting energy upgrades, which, like, in this spot, energy upgrades are almost as big a deal as +1 energy per turn. There isn't really anything else in my deck I want to upgrade. I guess this, but like mostly my upgrades are for energy. I think it's Fusion Hammer. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, how are you? Deck starts great and then completely dries up. If we go this way, we get double elite, and then we can take up to 2 more stores, or we can go this way to get out of the act. That seems fine. Start at a shop. I would like to feed. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, though, I think. Maybe I can at least Ritual Dagger. Oh. What is it that's missing? God, maybe? It should win. It's missing a bit of card draw and a bit of energy, but it should win. Cool. Got our 4 max HP. Feel no pain should help a little bit, I think. It's a good turn 1. Prismatic Shard, Tantrum, Inner Peace, Rushdown, Mental Fortress, and Burning Pact. That's a shopping list right there. I don't know how likely it is that we get those ones. think I take a True Grip Plus. I've got double Dark Embrace, Feel No Pain, and like nothing-ish in the way of targeted exhaust. Second Wind would be probably substantially better. Ooh. Is Corruption a thing this deck is missing? Very possibly. I think my crows are requesting food again. Chad, I'm not sure that you should encourage the crows to feel comfortable asking for food from you. They're my crows? No, I'm their lunch, basically. Might be more accurate. The crows and I have a parasocial relationship. Can I find armaments, maybe? Just lots of small things like this that give us tiny percentage point more chance to win by having one more health sometimes. Make a Shockwave Plus. Shockwave Plus might be a thing this deck was missing. That seems like a thing the deck might have been missing, yeah. If I go to the shop and I card remove, I guess I'm removing like Twin Strike. Kinda fine. Speed Potion's a big deal, by the way. I kind of glossed over this. But with an Artifact Potion, it's a lot of block. I do not have a lot of gain X block in my deck, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. The power throughs only kind of count. 5, 6. Did I miss that one the first time? I think I missed that one the first time. Havoc Evolve. Card remove, and another Speed Potion. How's it going, Paul? Definitely into the Havoc, yeah. I don't know what to take the Speed Potion over, but once I have one, like taking another, it's pretty sweet. 10 Dexterity for the Heart Fight. Ironclad is Mr. the Missile. Interesting. I can go to 2 shops to remove the normalities. I do have to go through 2 Act 3 Elite fights with 2 normalities in my deck. It's probably fine, right? I think the thing is I waste floors at these campfires. So I'm spending an entire 4 floors to do it. I could do this instead. I have fusion hammer, so the campfires don't do anything. It's not like this is a bad reward either. Hey, Jamie. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm an influencer. How do I respond to these heinous allegations? I plead guilty. That's me. I'm influencing you right now. This game never gets old until 4 months from now, Jamie, when it is old news because we all care about Spire 2 instead. All I do if Spire 2 is delayed, I'm going to open a bakery. Cassava beet toast. Do they serve toast at bakeries? I should go to bakeries more often if they serve toast. I think I'm okay with just getting 3 health here. That's fine. Pretty sure we could have gotten 4, but yeah, it's fine. Pommel Plus is okay. Incense Burner. I think this is the first Incense Burner I've had this month. Nice relic. I might recall here and then just go this way. That way. I get 1 less campfire rate. Yeah. It's 1 HP for the cost of sanity. I think now that I have double speed potion, like, we're kind of in cleanup mode at this point. I hope. I don't know. Maybe I'll lose. That'll be embarrassing. What incense do you have to burn to become a spooky ghost? I'm not very knowledgeable about incense. Is there like... When you get incense, are there a lot of different options? Like what's the range of possible answers I could even give here? Peppermint incense? This is real? Don't know if I believe. Take a barricade. I skipped it like 3 times, right? Maybe another Dark Embrace? Hard to go that wrong with Dark Embrace. Hundreds, if not thousands. Do they all have the same terrifying health consequences? $896, 16 times 7, 142. I don't actually want to kill it. Health consequences are dubious. Interesting. How do you find out what's true in the world these days? May have a 12% increased risk. That's not very strong language, really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really do smoky things. Sometimes I will burn a candle, like once a year. Just accept everything you read as the truth. Whichever thing you read most recently is the most true thing. I respect that. Do you think it's Fiendfire? It's either Fiendfire or it isn't Fiendfire. It wasn't. What percentage of my comments and chat's comments are ironic? And what percentage are perceived as irony? Probably like 69 and 420. Why is my deck so bad, by the way? Like, when will I draw a card? Gross. A lot of fat decks recently. I'll be going to lots of places which give card rewards. Which does result in this happening, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's a jam. I don't think I want to spot weakness. I don't really know. It is a weakened one first. You draw like a billion cards per turn in this game. It's fine. We still have Exhume, so I can hopefully get 2 feeds as well. Thank you, Onion Knight. We had a second character retire in our Frosthaven campaign this week. Kinda huge. Huge moment in my life. Oh, fuck. That was only turn 7? Wow. Okay, the fact that that was only turn 7 actually makes me kind of happy. Although I did lose a feed. I want to weaken things on turn 1. Not that much. What about the Act 4 elites, though, actually? I'll have this. Yeah, I think I can do better with the gold. Was it my Trapper? No, it was a Deathwalker. Had to find 5 different herbs, and it took so long. Seems good. Hopefully this time I can get at least 1 feed. 47 and 26 doesn't quite work. Here is Fiendfire. Wait, I'm forced into a rest soon. We just clothesline then. Here. The fact that I am apparently resting soon has made me realize that my health doesn't matter, like, almost at all. Partner got addicted to Potato. Nice. Potato is a hell of a good game. Slavic Zoom. Ow. Instant Spinner on 0, just as we drew it up. One day you'll full clear Frosthaven? Is it even possible? I don't know if that's even possible. I support your attempts, though. Feels like there are so many missions that get locked behind choices earlier. Like, you'd have to do multiple campaigns. Oh, Binding of Isaac. Oh, I see. The developer of Frosthaven is called Isaac, so I was confused. I thought you were very coolly referring to both Gloomhaven and Frosthaven at the same time. That does seem like it would like a corruption. Confirmed not cool. Yeah, it's too bad. You know. Can't all be cool. This would be an excellent moment to end the fight, so that I have a relevant instance burner in the Awakened One fight. Probably 3 is a slightly better number. Maybe I should actually... Well, this is gonna end the fight too early, though. Blooby! How's it going? Yeah, I think I just ended the fight. I hope y'all are doing well. We are in the closing phase of a decently strong Ironclad run here. Time for a boss gauntlet. I have all the pieces to win, but it's definitely possible for me to play poorly enough to lose. I'll just try not to do that, though. Distilled Chaos is probably better than Snecko Oil. The only downside is if I hit Fiendfire when I don't want to. How am I? I'm okay. The part of the year that isn't spring is not my favorite part of the year. And this isn't the part of the year that's spring. So, I don't know. There's that. Otherwise, pretty good, though. Awakened One is angry now. Oh, I wanted the multi-attack there. That's too bad. Alright, I have to not die this turn? It's only 9 times 4, we're fine. There's nothing here that I'm super opposed to hitting with a Havoc. Let's eat one of these. Let's exhume. Let's eat another one of them. I guess I could also have gotten disarm. I'm probably not needing to do that, right? Bloodletting is a good draw. How does Blake have the sacrificial dagger when I stole it? Maybe they're just like mass produced. Do you think it's an MLM actually? I could totally see that being an MLM. Get your own sacrificial dagger. Have you done the sacrificial dagger cleanse? Huh. Why won't you die? The Spire has 53 levels? The plot thickens. Um, 5 is fine for this. Four is, I think, slightly better than 5, so that's good too. Although, against that turn 1, I maybe would have preferred 5. Sacrificial dagger cleanse where you stab yourself. You only stab yourself for a week straight. I have to rest at the campfire at the start of Act 4, so at this point, this fight is won. I don't really have to worry about taking damage or anything. As long as I don't lose somehow, but I don't see that happening. Do I eat the slug or sacrifice it? How close is Dagger to killing an Act 4 Elite? 46? I think I just eat it. The breakpoint would be like somewhere in the 60 range. Dagger would start being able to kill the Act 4 elites a bit more meaningfully. That's how it lives in my head anyway. Another option is I could just do whichever one I got. Ooh, upgrades on both of them are nice. Do have Evolve in place, I guess this is fine. Are we mean to the French because of the British? We are, right? It's because the British don't like people who, like, eat food or something. Because of G-dub? On the way to a music festival when I was like 14 or something, my friend's conservative stepfather just started randomly talking about how much he hated French people while he was driving us there. It was my first like exposure to like casual bigotry, I guess, in my life. Like, that was not a thing. Oh, that's not true. I remember some exposure to some as a kid in New Zealand, actually. I take it back. It was very, like, wild, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It also doesn't, like, match with any experience I have had with France in my entire life as someone who has both visited and lived in France. It's just, like, very confusing. I'm sure that there are people who have had bad experiences in France, but they weren't me, so... None of it is just a joke. Well, there was the Monty Python thing, where they were very jokey about the French. Monty Python? I can absolutely believe that my experience in France was conditioned on me being white. That is a thing that I try to be conscious of always, whenever I'm thinking about like anything I experience in life, pretty much. But also, like, pretty much all the people I've heard shitting on France are also white, so so I don't know. I return to not really getting it. I want another bloodletting. I might also want the power through, and I want the feel no pain. It's a pretty good shop. Alternately, I could bottled lightning something, but there isn't anything that's that exciting, I don't think. I wonder if it's like a polarization thing, because there's also the like idealization of France that happens, at least in the US. There's like the honeymoon in Paris kind of vibe. And so if you have people saying it's like really, really good, then you have other people saying it's like not that great, and then it becomes like an argument instead of, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The so-called Paris syndrome. It's an entire syndrome. There you go. Pretty good incense burner. Haven't taken damage yet. That was another Dark Embrace. Alright, cool. Now I have taken damage. I could use this potion. I'm okay with that. I thought the Sig Zoom would be useful for some reason. Like, that's why I went to get it. But now that I'm here, like, what is it for? This, I guess? This seems pretty good. Alright, sure. I want this on 3 or 4, so I don't want to end the fight just yet. Soon, though. I could end the fight next turn, it would be fine. It might even be better. Because I kind of want to take a bunch of damage so I can use these. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Regions live in fear of the Leaning Tower falling on them. That is an astute demonstration of an understanding of reality. That would be terrifying to always be afraid the Leaning Tower was going to fall on you. I want this. I don't want this. Two Dark Embrace. 3 Dark Embrace? I think 2's okay. Are you right for hating Clothesline? Clothesline's a tricky one to make good. I do think that having that much room in your heart for hate is impressive. What did we expect from an attack common? Like maybe more than 6 damage per energy? I don't know. Ironclad has a number of weird cards you kind of don't know what to do with. Close Eye's a lot better if you boss swap into a 4th energy going through Act 1. But yeah, it's very awkward when you can't play. All the Ironclad attacks where you can't play them and bash on the same turn in Act 1 are kind of like thank you, but what am I meant to do with this kind of cards. I'm gonna take a Carnage so it can exhaust. Draw me 2 cards, block for 7. Look at these potions I have. They look like pretty sweet potions, right? Maybe I should drink them at some point. What if I need the potions next run? God, imagine. Imagine if you, like, had one broken run and then it just ruined your save file forever because you got to take the things from that run into the next run and then the things from that run into the next run and then... Ugh. Oh! I've just made myself upset by thinking about a game mechanic that doesn't exist. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. I'm alright. Isn't that just endless mode? Holy shit, it is! Okay, never mind. My irritation is valid. That's actually in the game. Oh no. Stone Calendar tried its best. Ended up being a very easy end to the run. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. I've had a couple of decks in a row which have felt pretty, like, slow. Like, they just don't have that much energy gain. This one ended up with double Bloodletting. So I guess it's not that slow. But yeah, when you have 130 max HP, it doesn't matter that much, right? There is an event where you can leave a card in the wall and then find it in a later run, but the event is disabled whenever you're playing at the highest ascension you have unlocked.